Hey guys, welcome back to my garage. On this episode, we are not digging into that just yet. This weekend is our weekend off. We are going to go take the 32 that you saw in the previous episode over to QUEENSCLIFF for the rod run. So right now I'm going to dig out the car out of the carport and give it a good clean. It's been sitting under there for a couple of months. It's covered in dust. It's covered in bird you know what. So let's give it a quick clean up. Not too much. I'm not going to be sopping it. We'll just, rinse it off and start packing it and get ready for this trip. Looking forward to it. Now, while we wait for that to sort of drip off, it was mainly just a foam cannon and a rinse off just to get the dust off it, so we're not getting dirty getting in and out of it, because I don't really care about cleaning this thing right up. I mean, I probably would have left it anyway, but it's all sort of for nothing, as today's not really turning out to be a good day, as you can see by those trees up there. The wind's picking up, rain's supposed to be picking up, and yeah, we've got to take a ferry out to QUEENSCLIFF to get over there. So yeah, that should be fun in the bay, just rocking and rolling. But anyway, we'll get the car packed and do a few checks on, make sure it's got enough oil in it and those sort of things, and then we'll head off. Seemed like the flavour of the day was going to be carby issues. Mate's sitting on the side of the road with a rear fuel bowl empty for some reason, so readjusting his float levels to help with that problem. Meanwhile, when I get out, I find out that I've got fuel all over my manifold, so I'm trying to find out where that leak is coming from, or where else it could be coming from. made it onto the ferry. Choppy as hell. I wasn't hiding in the corner because the wind noise would be crazy. I don't know if you can see. Another little drama that we need to get fixed. I'm starting to get fuel just coming out the side. I don't know if the needle and seat's getting stuck. But yeah, we've got a gauge that's going a bit Virgo. Something we're going to have to try and figure out. with only one issue, which was that fuel issue that you saw earlier in the video. I've just fixed that off camera. It was just a float level in that front carb. It seemed to be overfilling and pouring down into the manifold, and yeah, creating a few issues trying to drive the car around. But we managed to get a fix on that, real quick fix, and got it back. So yeah, I'll be going over those carbies and making sure that the float levels are right, and they're actually fairly simple to set up. You know, the tops come off them and you can see directly into the bowl if you've never pulled any one of those off. So yeah, pretty happy with the result. If you haven't been over to Queenscliff before, I definitely recommend checking it out, even if it's just for the day. I know some people, the accommodation can be a bit pricey, but it's definitely worth going over to just, you know, see Main Street, walk up and down Main Street, hundreds of cars. We didn't get any footage of that that night going up and down. As you know, this is our weekend off. We were just enjoying it more than anything, and catching up with a few mates that we sometimes only ever see once a year. When it's seen them at events like that. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. And in the next episode, we'll be getting back into the Comet and getting onto that brake master cylinder and the clutch master cylinder, getting that installed, getting lines run to that. I'll just show you just quickly here. So I end up getting a XD Falcon clutch master cylinder to go into this car. As I said in the first video for the Comet, I'm going to have to manufacture a bracket for this to fit, because it had a pushrod system, a mechanical system in the car when it came out. None of that was left in the car. So we're going to try and figure out how to get this on, make brackets for it, and get that fitted underneath what is the brake master cylinder that came with the kit from Leeds, which comes with the proportioning valve and a brake switch, which makes things easy. You don't have to go fishing under the dash for a brake switch. So yeah, we'll be in the next video, we'll be getting these fitted onto the car, hopefully permanently, so then we can get this engine in. And we've got some other goodies to strap on. Like I said in the first video, we've got that ready to go, so we'll be putting that together and hopefully jamming this engine in and start doing some fabrication on pipes and the trans tunnel, get that all finished up. So, and the footage that we got from the Queenscliff Rod Run, you know, we had a blast. It was a good time to get away and just, you know, catch up with people. So don't forget to like and subscribe, and yeah, hopefully we'll see you on the next one when we dig in a little bit more on this Comet.